Welcome back for another 5-minute market update. I am at home today filming, so that's why you don't see me. Let's get into it. BTC got rejected yesterday, unfortunately, after the letdown, probably from the speech that Trump was supposed to be making. It closed down 3% and out of the daily TBO Cloud. In order for things to stay bullish, it needs to go back and stay inside of the TBO Cloud. This trajectory is good, and relative strength index still looks good. So does on balance volume. But now we need to see that translate into real volume picking up for BTC and the price to be going up higher. We still have a lot of resistance ahead of us. We had a first real test yesterday and a pierce as well. I think it's just a matter of time, maybe even over the weekend, although I really hope BTC just does nothing over the weekend so we don't have any new CME gaps. But I'm waiting for BTC to break above this line. It's only 3%. So we'll have to wait and see what the weekend brings us, but that's that. Ethereum was rejected yesterday just below the daily TBO cloud. It hasn't been inside of the cloud since Monday, February 24th. It's been almost a month. It's insane. But there's good strength that's building. Namely, a daily RSI actually moved above this long-term overhead line of resistance, and it bounced off of this now support line, which is a good sign. We're also seeing signs of on-balance volumes moving average starting to flatten out. That's really good. Now, again, like Bitcoin, we need to see this translate into volume increasing for this chart. But on the daily time frame, everything is still very much strong bearish. On the 4-hour time frame, no real signals to look at to get excited about. On the weekly, there's one good thing that's happening, and that is weekly RSI did cross up 25. Now, if Ethereum can hold its ground, this would be fantastic because this would be an RSI reset on the weekly, which is extremely strong. It's a very bullish sign. Stablecoin dominance is looking really good as well. Even though it had a sharp uptick because of the fear in yesterday's little dump, it actually pierced support, much like BTC. So I'm expecting BTC to stabilize, and I'm expecting stablecoins to go away, which means that we should see this fall. And again, the idea of this, the goal of this is to have the price of, or rather the quote unquote price of stablecoin dominance to go inside of the TBO cloud, which will signal bearish consolidation, and it will break this first line of support, which will be fantastic. BVOL 7D did not pop up higher yesterday, much to my surprise. It actually went lower, closing just about 3%. Daily RSI made a newer low yesterday. It's currently at 11. It could still go lower. But again, we really want to see the market recover before we get down here into this bounce zone. Because when BVOL 70 gets into this bounce zone, it's usually going to result in a very violent move from Bitcoin, which will hurt the rest of the market. Two quick updates for all of you TradFi people. The US dollar index is showing signs of a bottom, by the way. I've been sharing this and tracking this in the Better Traders Club. This is a pretty clear sign of a bottom, although we could continue to see the Dixie go sideways. This isn't good, because when we see that happen, typically we see a little bit of fear trickle into TradFi, which will flow into crypto and Bitcoin. So just be aware of that. Now let's keep going. XRP did not retrace all the way back down to support, which is good. It didn't hold above the daily TBO cloud, but at least it didn't give away all of its gains like it did back here in early March. Really, this chart needs to stay above the cloud in order to remain bullish, but things are looking really good for XRP. BNB is almost like a counter market chart right now. Everything was down yesterday, but for some reason, BNB closed up 1.9%. It's really strange behavior, but there is buying activity happening. Volume looks really good for BNB, so does on-balance volume. So it needs to break above this line for it to be really bullish, but it's looking better than a lot of the charts out there right now. Solana was looking really good, and it did close above our overhead resistance line, and yesterday's candle, which closed about an hour ago, actually closed right on it, which is perfect. Really, we want to see the price break above resistance and then retrace back to it, claiming it as support. And now we want to see Solana make a nice big push up inside of the daily TBO Cloud. That would be fantastic. And if we look at the other metrics, we can see that yes, strength is growing. Yes, on balance volume is still looking bullish. And we just need volume to support that move. Now, I have a couple of low caps I want to share with you just to get your eyes on these and be aware. FLR on OKX. This one is looking pretty good. I don't know why this one's sticking out to me right now, but I just got one of those weird feelings. It's held support at this 1.272 range in the past back here in 2024 in August. Yes, it dipped lower, but it's showing decent signs. And if it starts to move up higher, or at least to retrace a little bit, it could yield a very nice return. It had a long way to go, but it's showing some interesting signals of slowing and stopping. BTT BitTorrent on OKX, also on other exchanges, has TBT bullish divergence clusters here. Really nice change in the direction of on-balance volumes moving average. RSI is still moving up, but no real price reaction yet. And this one should recover really nice. It will move when the market moves. This is, again, a very low cap token. KAVA is on a roll right now. KAVA is actually great, especially on faster timeframes like the 4-hour or even the 1-hour time frame. Really great for trading because you can just make these nice little scalps with a chart like this. But this one is very much strong bullish right now. Even on the daily time frame, it looks really good. The main thing to be concerned about with KAVA is that it's reaching this resistance zone of about 55 cents all the way up to about 60 cents. So if it does fall back down, I would be looking for an entry here at TBO support, which is at around 41 cents. Last but not least, love it or hate it, HEX has actually fallen all the way back down to support. RSI is oversold yet again, but this is probably going to be a really good entry for HEX. I know not everyone likes HEX, but that's how this thing works. We see the price come down here, and usually we can get a nice entry and see a decent bounce. And HEX has fallen a lot. Fallen down 60% from its high back here in the beginning of March. So this could be a nice entry. Now, for all of you that are looking to up your game when it comes to crypto trading, go to thebettertraders.com. Join the club. The club is the best place to get some information on how to navigate the market with my market updates, with trade setups, all that fun stuff, the TBO, TBT bullish divergence signal. I don't know why it looks like this, but it's a great service. And we also have courses, of course, but the club is the best place to go for getting some actionable insights. Okay, so until the next time, you know what to do. Stay awesome and stay in the green. Peace.